Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer. Get ready to do Spider Slayer's Haul number 2. That's right, guys. And this is the video series, of course, where I show you the comics and other miscellaneous things that I picked up each week. That's right, fans. So here is the bag of stuff that I got this week. So let's see what I picked up at the store. So, first things first, the bag contains the contents inside. But in order to get to those contents, I must take the bag off, or empty the bag. The bag always goes on the floor. That's where it goes, as I get a collection of them as the weeks and weeks go by. So, first thing that I have to show you guys today is bags and boards. Yep, got those. And the next thing I wound up getting is a Moon Knight promotional poster. So that's interesting. He looks a little psychotic there in a padded room. So Jeff Lemire is going to be writing that book. And then we have a promotional poster for 3 other titles in the back as well. We got Rocket Raccoon number 4, Squadron Supreme number 6, and Ant-Man, the Astonishing Ant-Man number 1. What does this say? Annual? Well, I don't know. But we have that, or it's just like a flashback of what's going on. I don't know. But nevertheless, that's what we have here. Pretty cool promotional poster. Alright, next we have, I know I have a promotional card of The Road to Civil War, our Civil War II number 0. So we have a checklist on the back, and here we can see everything that's coming to Civil War. Free Comic Book Day, Civil War 2 Prelude, All New Wolverine number 8, Invincible Iron Man number 9, Miss Marvel number 7, The Ultimates number 7. So all kinds of Civil War stuff going on. The next thing I wound up getting this week, of course, was the long-awaited release of Star Wars The Force Awakens. And we can see that I got my copy at Target. There's a lot of exclusive content in here, which is pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to watching this and taking things in slow motion and whatnot, and just digesting the entire movie. So excited that I got Star Wars The Force Awakens Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD. All right. Now we go on to the cool stuff. Now we go on to the comics. This is what I live for each and every week when reading these comic books. So the first thing I wound up getting to go on the Star Wars theme was Poe Dameron, issue number 1. This is really the first book that has to deal with The Force Awakens and the characters in there. And it'll be cool to see like where he came from maybe, and how his relationship with BB-8 is and whatnot. So I'm excited about this one. Hefty price tag, though, as Marvel continues to push these number 1 titles for $5 a piece, and DC Comics is going in that opposite direction of $2.99. So this is Poe Dameron, issue number 1. All right, next we have another new issue number 1 from Mark Millar, and this is The Empress. This has been in talks for a long time. I think this is the one that's supposed to be a movie or something like that. Like, I don't even know. But cool cover here. Mark Millar is a great writer. He has great stuff, especially when the stuff does come out on time. Stuart Immonen is his artist on this book. So I'm really looking forward to this and what this title has to offer. I'm a huge fan of the artist. And it looks like an interesting title. So I can't wait to read it. So yeah, so this is The Empress issue number 1, $3.99. All right, next is another new number 1 this week, and that is Black Panther issue number 1. Long-awaited title in this book. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this and seeing what it has to offer. When you open up the artwork looks really cool in the issue. This is my first time actually looking at it as well. And if you look at it here, check out his Black Panther suit. It's kind of like a symbiote, or it's robotic. It's no longer a hood. So that's pretty interesting take in there. So that was really cool to see that. Looking forward to reading this. This is Black Panther issue number 1. All right, next is the other number 1 this week, and that goes to Spider-Woman Alpha issue number 1. The Spider-Woman event that crosses over with all the Spider females. So it'll be interesting to see, obviously, how Spider-Gwen fits in with Spider-Woman and Silk, and what mission they're doing, and what do they have to do here. Definitely very interested in this book. Open up the interior artwork. This is what we get when you're looking at it. So it seems a little dark and a little gritty at times, but nevertheless, I just want to see what this story has to offer for this readers here. So yeah, so interesting. So Spider-Woman Alpha issue number 1. All right, next we wind up getting the continuation of The Walking Dead. Heavy Hangs in the Head. So this is issue number 153. Last issue, we wound up seeing Negan escaping from his jail cell. Rick now is investigating, trying to find out what happened to Negan, where he went, who he's with. Obviously, I know who he is, but he doesn't know who he is with. And if he goes to the Whisperers and starts spilling the beans on them. So this will be a really interesting issue, and this is The Walking Dead, issue 153. All right, next we have another Spider book this week, and that goes to Spider-Man 2099. And this is issue number 9, as we found out that Miguel O'Hara found out that his girlfriend was still alive, Tempest. And the last you heard, that he knew for maybe a millisecond that she was pregnant with his baby. So will they get reunited? Will they be able to talk? Will she wake up? Is the mother going to find out? There's a lot of questions here to be answered in this series, and I can't wait to read it. So this is Spider-Man 2099, issue number 9. Next, we have another Spider book, and this is Spider-Man number 3. Nice cover here as we get to see Miles Morales hanging on the bottom of like a pipe, and we have Miss Marvel like stretching out her arms, showing him a picture on the iPad or whatever, cell phone or whatnot. So it will be cool to see where this book goes. We had the first 2 issues really introducing Miles in this universe, and now we get to see him maybe kind of explore out there in the Marvel Universe a little bit more and see his story develop here. So this is Spider-Man issue number 3. Next we have Old Man Logan issue number 4. Great series. I'm trying to remember how it actually ended this last time around. I know he was teaming up with Katie Bishop in here, and now it looks like Captain America is in this issue, obviously, because you get the Shield in there. But I want Captain America to be young. He's done being old, especially after last week's issue. So this is just, I guess, wrapping all that stuff up. This is Old Man Logan issue number 4. Good book. Now we have another Marvel book, and this is the continuation of the road to Civil War II, where it's all started here in the Invincible Iron Man. And here it looks like we have these ninjas that are tackling Tony Stark in his armor, and Spider-Man's teamed up with him, and they're trying to rescue War Machine, Rhodey. So is Rhodey going to be the one killed leading into Civil War? We'll find out here. But again, it all starts here with Civil War, and this is Invincible Iron Man, issue number 8. All right, now we go on to another Marvel title. A lot of Marvel titles this week, and this is Black Widow, issue number 2. First issue was absolutely brilliant. It took me 30 seconds to read it, but it was like an opening action sequence in a movie where you just go balls to the wall with the action before a character even speaks in here. And all we know is that Natasha's on the run from S.H.I.E.L.D. We don't know really what happened. She's just on the run from them. And it was a great introduction to the story. I can't wait to see now the story develop. And let's just see if I open up this book if there's more words. Yes. In this page alone, there's more words than the entire last issue. So I'm definitely excited to see that. But it's still a little bit dialogue. It's not dialogue heavy at all. So it's still a very silent-like type of issue, but there is more wording in here. So that's good news. So this is Black Widow issue number 2. Very dark cover. All right, now on to some Justice League. We have some Justice League: The Dark Side War Special, issue number 1. As we have Grail on there, and we have Wonder Woman on there. I'm excited to see where this book goes. The book is written by Jeff Johns. The artwork this time around is done by Ivan Reis. And I love the artwork he does, and Jason Fabik does, and David Finch. They're all very similar, and I just love everything about what goes on in the Justice League books, and facial expressions and everything that happens in there. So it's a really great looking book. I mean, check this out, man. And I can't wait to see what happens with Jessica and how she gets her power, gets rid of Power Ring and becomes a true Green Lantern here as that leads into Rebirth. So, yeah, the Dark Side War Special. And this one is not $4.99. It is actually only $3.99. So take that, Marvel. All right. And last but not least, comic-wise, I wound up getting Green Lantern issue number 51, as it looks like, hopefully, we have Hal doing more battle against Parallax in this issue. We'll see where it goes. And he's kind of like changed his form. He's like no longer a human. It's like his ring consumed him, or not his ring. The gauntlet has consumed him or whatnot. So I don't know what the story is there. But anxiously to read this to see how this leads into Rebirth. And so this is Green Lantern issue number 51. And then last but not least, guys, I wound up getting a Marvel free previews book, as it shows everything that is coming out when it has to do with Civil War, and some previews to the actual stories and whatnot. So definitely looking forward to this. There's that Ant-Man cover again, which I'm not sure what the hell that is. But it looks like that's... Who is that? That's like a weird Dr. Octopus there. And then you got Vision number 7. So you got all these different types of books there. Well, this is interesting. So there's some cool previews in here that you guys might want to check out. Look at the Squirrel Girl cover. So yeah, really cool stuff. So yeah, I'm not too excited about what's going on here. So yeah, so there you guys have it. There is the haul for the week. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Now it's your turn to put which comics you got for the week and which ones you're most excited for, maybe some that you're not so excited for. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and this is Comic Frontline in general saying thank you, and we'll see you real soon. Take care, fans. Bye.